So we can discuss 3 ways of inhalation. The first category of people inhale by just lifting their shoulders up. The entire body stays the same. So let's just try it once. As you can see, this is the worst form of inhalation. The second form causes only the chest to expand a little bit during inhalation. Let's try that. Let's keep the entire body as it is and let only the chest region come out. So in this form of breathing, what is happening is the intercostal muscles or the muscles on the ribs or in our chest area, that is what is causing the lungs to expand. This is a better way than the shoulder way of breathing, that is the previous way of breathing, but definitely still not the best way. The third way and the best way of breathing is the diaphragmatic breathing, in which our belly expands and comes outward. It is the diaphragmatic way of breathing because the diaphragm muscles moves down and causes the stomach to go outward. So let's breathe in this way now. So as you can definitely feel that there is so much more relaxation attached to this style of breathing. The lungs are fully expanded and there is so much more air that we can take in just one inhalation than it is possible with the other 2 methods of breathing. Now let's look at an inhalation exercise which is very simple but very effective in letting us maintain this diaphragmatic breathing throughout the day, throughout talking or singing. So let's start the exercise. We can take both our hands and place one hand on our chest and one hand on our belly. And when we are inhaling, we can ensure that only the stomach muscles come out and not the chest muscles. This will allow us to ensure that the diaphragm is pushed down and the stomach comes outward. Let's do it once. You can consciously push the diaphragm down, or you can consciously put your belly outwards to allow the diaphragm to move. Let's do it once again. So as you can see, just try to ensure that your chest muscles don't expand. This is important because then the stomach muscles will not be pushed as much as it is possible. And the exercise is only about letting the diaphragm muscles operate while inhalation. So this was all about inhalation. Let's learn a few exhalation exercises now. For the first exercise, you will need a glass half filled with water and a straw. And now we are going to breathe through the straw into the water and we are going to sustain it for some time. Let's see how. So I'm sure that this is going to be a lot more fun when you do it. Just ensure that the water does not spill. And now next we are going to try to sustain the exhalation for as long as possible. So how was this exercise for you? Was it fun? So now what you have to ensure is that you breathe gently through the straw and not in a gush of exhalation, but slowly through the straw so that the water just bubbles slowly and you can sustain it for a period of time. You also need to ensure that the bubbling does not stop in between. You should not keep on stopping in between while you are exhaling, but it should be a smooth, one continuous exhalation for as long as it is possible for you. So this was the first exercise about exhalation. Now let's move to the second exercise. So for the second exercise, you are going to lit up a candle and hold it in your hand and blow at the flame to ensure that it does not blow out. You can keep a cloth on your hand to avoid spilling the wax on your hand. Let's see how. So here I have the lit up candle and the cloth covering my hand so that the hot wax does not hurt my skin. So now I am going to gently blow at the flame and ensure that the flame does not get blown out. Okay, let's look at it. How? You can keep the flame closer to your mouth. Again, you need to ensure that the exhalation is a long and continuous exhalation. It should not be spurts of exhalation. You should not stop in between. It should be a smooth, long exhalation. Let's look at it once again. Now, a little more closer to my mouth. The next point to ensure is that the flame is at the level of your mouth. It should not be up there or it should not be low than your mouth. So it should be at the level of your mouth and then you can blow. So this was the second exercise to develop correct exhalation technique. Let's move to the next video now.